Breakthrough Type 1 Diabetes is an organization focused on type 1 diabetes research and advocacy. With initiatives like the Breakthrough Type 1 Diabetes Walk, they're making strides in improving lives and advancing towards a cure. We're joined right now we have Charlotte, we have Maggie, and Amy on behalf of the walk. First and foremost, ladies, thank you so much for being with us, but I'd love to explain to our audience the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great question. So type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease. It's where the body attacks the pancreas, which is an organ that produces insulin. And that's a hormone that you need to break down the food that you eat into energy and to live. So with type 1, since your pancreas no longer works, you have to either wear an insulin pump or take shots of insulin to live and constantly manage your blood sugars, either by wearing a continuous glucose monitor or checking your blood sugars. Type 2 diabetes is actually a metabolic disorder. And so your pancreas is still working, creating insulin, but your body is no longer recognizing it. So.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't realize there was such a distinct difference between the two.
Yeah.
Now we have these two lovely young ladies. We have Maggie and Charlotte with us, and you both have type 1 diabetes.
Correct.
So let's start with you, Maggie. What's it like having type 1? Let's talk about some challenges, that you face.
Type 1, you really don't get any days off. I was diagnosed when I was 10 years old and I'm 17 now. So it's been constant, nonstop. I have my ups and downs for sure. Type 1 has brought me a great community, but I won't, make light of the fact that it's definitely difficult to have. I get no breaks. I goes through the night. My parents deal with it. My little brother faces, the consequences of it sometimes. Sometimes I miss out on school activities or hanging out with my friends because my blood sugar's too low or my insulin pump failed and I have to, go home at lunch and change it. And so really just having type 1 is definitely, it's life-changing.
It's constant management.
Absolutely.
And it's something you're going to have for the rest of your life,
Correct,
right?
yes.
Okay. And then for you, Charlotte, let's talk about what you like so much about this walk, right? Because I imagine you probably have similar challenges as Maggie here,
Yes.
right? But you mentioned, Maggie, that this has created a great community for you. So
Correct,
you
yes.
both know that you're not alone, right? Your
Yeah.
sisters walking the same walk. And on that note, tell us about the walk. What do you like so much about it?
Well, when I was younger, I kind of felt like no one really understood type 1 diabetes because I only knew one other person with type 1, and then the walk has brought me closer with friendships and relationships that I never thought I could have. So.
Yeah, and you've met people that you can relate to and that understand, and you realize I'm not alone. Okay, so how do we get our community involved in this, Amy? Help us understand so they can attend the walk and they can sign up and donate as well.
Yeah, definitely. So the walk is this Saturday, October 12th. At 9, the walk itself will kick off at 10, but you can visit walk.breakthrought1d.org/Treasure Valley to learn more, and it's not too late to create a walk team and still fundraise. And I mean, that's our main goal, is to fundraise. We're trying to raise money to cure type 1 diabetes, but also improve the lives of those living with type 1 until we have a cure. But like they mentioned, the community aspect is just such a great way for parents to connect to other parents that are caring for those live with type 1. Teens to meet each other, even adults, living with type 1. It's a great way to just meet others and connect.
Expand their community, right?
Exactly.
Not only, like you'd mentioned, those diagnosed with it, but I'm so glad you mentioned the parents, right? The families, the friends that are supporting the individuals who are walking down that path. Just as important.
Absolutely.
Okay, one more time, where can people go to learn more?
Yeah, it's walk.breakthrought1d.org/Treasure Valley.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for your bravery to come on here and share your story.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for bringing the awareness to our audience. All right, everyone.